the Democrats were promised by Mitch McConnell that after they agreed to give up all their leverage and vote for the Republican budget, that the Republicans would then let them have a debate, a hearing on immigration. So that's where they could go to protect the dreamers. And Democrats were quite excited by this. Senator Chris Coons, a Democrat of Delaware, said, "I've been here 7 years and never seen anything like it. Who knows? Democracy may very well break out in here." So excited, we're gonna get a debate. We're gonna get to finally talk about it, and we're gonna propose the bill, and there's gonna be amendments, and finally, immigration reform. We're gonna do it, especially DACA and protecting the dreamers. Well, Talking Points memo reporting today, that excitement quickly turned to frustration as Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell confirmed Tuesday morning that he wants the entire debate on the half-dozen-plus competing proposals put forward so far by lawmakers to be over by the end of the week. It's only a couple of days left. Now, they debated how to end Obamacare for months on top of months, let alone for years upon years, where they proposed and passed that legislation in the House. But when it comes to immigration reform, congratulations, you've got a couple of days. And come to find out that the Democrats are shocked and chagrined. But first, a quote from Mitch McConnell, rubbing it in. He says, "Senators have had plenty of time to prepare. There's no reason why we should not reach a bipartisan solution this week. I made a commitment to hold this debate and to hold it this week. I've lived up to my commitment. I hope everyone will cooperate so this opportunity does not go to waste." In other words, I said that I'd give you a chance to propose your bill. I didn't tell you how long we were gonna consider it. Turns out we're gonna consider it for a couple of days and then shut this thing down. Idiots, suckers. Hey, I lived up to my commitment. Now the Democrats are in a panic. They're like, wait, there's no way you can get that bill done in this couple of days. And by the way, the dreamers start getting deported March 5th. Now, the Senate, as always, as usual, is going to be on break next week. They're almost always on break. So you got a couple of days, and that's it, they start deporting people. Senate Democratic aide says, Republican leadership shouldn't try to short-circuit bipartisan discussions at this point. Senators haven't agreed to any time limit. You morons, you pathetic weasels. What do we tell you? Like Mitch McConnell, man of his word, he was gonna really give you a full hearing? No, it was always a trick. Right now in the House, Paul Ryan's getting pressured to do a more draconian immigration bill, not less, more. So you know what they're gonna do? They say, now if you want just a temporary pass for dreamers for 3 years, which expires later, we want a permanent ban on family-based immigration. So in order to save the dreamers for 3 years, we want a permanent ban on legal immigration, plus money for the wall, plus more ICE agents to deport people, and plus end sanctuary cities. Absolutely draconian. They're like, here, debate this. These Democrats. No, can anyone really be that naive and stupid? No, they knew the Republicans were gonna screw them, but they're not screwing the Democrats. They're fine, they're super comfortable. They're screwing the dreamers and the actual progressives who cared about the issue. But when's the last time the Democrats cared about that? So here's Senator John Cornyn, number 2 Republican in the Senate, rubbing it in. He says, touche, but who does, referring to an earlier tweet, but only deal with date and fair and open process, delivered as promised. Clock is ticking, so I'm anxious to see the Democrats counteroffer to POTUS's proposal that can become law. None so far. Hey, we just gave you a couple of days, and within the last couple of hours, when we sprung this on you, you didn't have a proposal ready. Tick tock, clock is ticking. You only have 2 days left. And then we end this and start deporting people. Idiot Democrats are rubbing it in your face. What did you think, we were gonna be fair and open? No, we're gonna play a trick like we always do. And then you go out there and do your job, and your job is to say, in front of all the cameras, but there was nothing we could do. So, true to form, here comes Senator Dick Durbin, the second leading Democrat in the Senate, God help us. He says, I told Mitch McConnell, looking him in the eye, I trust you. I think you made it clear that you're going to be fair on the floor, and I've defended you to some Democrats who are skeptical. And how'd that work out for you, Dick? He played you for a fool, but only for the millionth time in a row. Hey, Dick Durbin and all the rest of you, and Chris Coons, etc. Why don't you just admit it? You don't give a damn about progressives. You never care about policy positions. All you care about is your own power and privilege. And in the midst of that debate, I told you guys a story, heavily reported, that the thing that the Democrats were most upset about and why they shut the government down for just 3 days, Republicans and Democrats couldn't come to an agreement. Democrats stood their ground for just 3 days. Why? Because they were mad that the Republicans had not properly consulted them. So it was never about you. It was never about your priorities. It was never about the voters. And when the Republicans consulted them and promised them that their issues would be addressed at a later time after they give them their votes today, the Democrats said, oh, of course. Oh, don't threaten the markets. All my donors are all incredibly rich and all their money's in the stock market. I can't have a government shutdown. I can't have the debt ceiling not lifted. That would affect the beloved markets. Voters. You know what? Dick Durbin finds out today that Mitch McConnell was not fair to him, that he did not deliver on the promises he explained. And Dick Durbin is surprised for the 89th time in a row. Either Dick Durbin is incredibly stupid, one of the dumbest guys in the country, or much more likely, he's paid to lose by his donors. And probably he doesn't even know it. He's like, oh, I don't know. Everybody I was on the phone with, because I was raising money 4 or 5 hours a day. Hey, rich person. Hey, millionaire. Hey, billionaire. What do you think? Oh, the markets. Oh my God. I'm not shutting the government down. I'm not shutting it down. The rich don't want it to shut down. I mean, my voters. No, that's your donors. They don't want you to shut it down. DACA. Well, I never got a check from a dreamer. I'll get to them later. Oh, Mitch McConnell lied to me. Oh, golly gee, I've been tricked again. These Democrats are the worst of the worst. At least you see the Republicans, unless you're a Democratic senator and a giant fool or pretending to be one, you see the Republicans coming at you from the front. You just watched the video by the Young Turks, the home of the revolution. If you'd like to get the full show, come join us and become a member. tytnetwork.com/join.